100 subs, baby. Let's fucking go.
Yay.
Yeah, 122 subs. I popped out the bubbles for this motherfucker, and I gave my producer a little glass too. Show. Cheers.
Cheers.
Kiss.
Kiss.
Maybe. Everybody take a sip, because I know we're all drinking. Yeah, Rob turned 16. It was his first sip of alcohol. You okay, Bob? You alright? Isn't it pretty good?
It's really good. This is what my sister buys for like mimosas on like Christmas and stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I treat you right, girl. I treat you right. So basically, I went to Party City to get a bunch of bullshit, and I come in with these are fake champagne glasses. Let me ASMR this. I don't know if I make the sound. Yeah. I don't have nails. I cut them autistic short, see? I cut them autistic short. Do you ever do that? Do you cut yours autistic? Yeah, I cut mine super short. Yeah, I can't please men sexually with my nails. I know they like that. They like the back scratches, right? I can't do that. I have to use my tongue, it's fine because I have a kitten's tongue. No, that's funny. Okay, anyways, but I got these fake champagne glasses, and I walked to Rob's house. He goes, we have real champagne glasses you could have used. I was like, no, but the plastic's fun. It's the brand. We're trashy. We're getting drunk on this podcast. Listen, 100 subs. I never fucking thought it would happen. It was just an excuse to hang out with Rob once a week. No, this is cool. Keep subscribing. We were talking about like milestones. So like 100 subs, we're having champagne, right? Mm-hmm. 500 subs, scotch. And I give you a foot massage on the pod. 1,000 subs.
I give you a foot massage on the pod.
Yeah, and we do blow. That's what Rob was saying. We do big time blow. That'd be so fun. Give us an excuse to die of fentanyl. Come on. Anyways, I went to Party City, and when I was at Party City, they had these like Fun Time glasses, right? But next to the Fun Time glasses were the Ben Franklin glasses, and I went, "Oh, I'll be Rob. You have to show yourself."
They know what I look like.
No, but you look like this.
I know. They know what I look like. They've seen me.
How do I look? I'm you.
Look great.
I lost something in my wife's butt. That's one of Rob's jokes.
Thanks.
Yeah. But how do I look? Do I look like you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tits could be bigger.
Yeah. A little. Yeah. Look, you give me a little Jewier. Yeah. So I saw these and I went, yeah, those are going in the basket. And then I bought these party blowers. What do you want to call these?
Party streamers, I think.
Yeah, so they came in a plastic package, so I didn't get to try them. Rob and I just tried them before the pod. No sound! Literally no sound. They edged us. This is insane that there's no sound. What happened? Where's the music? Well, I don't get it. There's supposed to be sound. I don't get it.
Those are the autism ones.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, the sensory deprivation autism ones. But like, what the fuck? Don't they usually have sound?
Oh yeah.
That's a joke. My other idea was hopping out of a giant cake, but I didn't stretch and I didn't have the time. I can imagine me jumping out of a cake for your birthday and you going, I wanted ice cream cake. Like, there's something wrong. You know what I mean? Okay. They used to give us asthma. Rob's covering his crotch. I do it from the other way. They used to give us asthma tests. You ever get an asthma test?
Yeah.
And it's similar to this. You have to like blow imaginary candles. But yeah, I mean, what a fucking day, a celebration. Rob had his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to Rob. We got 100+ subscribers. I haven't killed myself. And yeah, what else do you want more out of life? What? A husband? A house? A yard? A dog that comes to you by name? I don't know. These are all just little things I haven't thought of. Anywho, so yeah, this is cool. We're celebrating. Fucking Party City can literally suck my dick and balls about this one. You're Party City. Literally Party City. Okay? And you're selling bazookas with no noise? What do you call these, Johns? These are like jibble jobbles. I don't know what you call them. I go to Party City. I should go back. Do you think I could get my... But if it came in a package, can I still get my money back?
Just say, fuck you, these don't make noise.
No, this is what I'm going to say. Fuck. And if it was you, there would have been some fucking noise. What the hell? These sucks. Do you think if I hit her in the face with it?
Yeah. You want to see my problems?
That's breath control right there. Was that hot? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Every second is.
Okay. Yeah.
What's up?
Like, yeah, what's up? Rob has half a glass of Bulbas. She's like, no, she all right. She kind of like different, low key. Like, she not like the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? Your body is a wonderland. John Mayer, what a fucking faggot. Oh yeah, by the way, my clip. I talked about John Mayer in a previous episode. I want to circle back to that. Do you guys know who Andy Cohen is? He's like a late night host, but he's gay. He hangs out with John Mayer, BTW, and went on a podcast and was like, yeah, we snuggle up and we like this, that, and the other. And I'm like, looking back at my clip, I'm like, I said that he was gay. I said that. John Mayer, if you're one of my 122 subscribers, you're gay and you know it. And you can fucking print that out. But anyways, these glasses were fun too. I made Rob wear them for a minute. But this is just little mementos.
They should stay there.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to leave them.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to stay here too. When the podcast is over, I chain myself to a tree like a protester outside Rob's house. And Rob's mom just mows around me. She knows the deal. Anyways, let me get a little sipperoonie for this. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay. 100 subs, babe. Let's, it's so funny. Under words I have depressed but not suicidal. That's my next note. No, I don't want to get right into my depression, but I had a fun week. I'm doing fun. I went out one night. I got a couple stories from that I think that people will enjoy. When I look at myself in the mirror, I think, that's okay. We're getting there. And which is a little crazy because a lot of people on TikTok are calling me a handsome young man, which I don't appreciate at all. I don't appreciate that one bit. I'm a functioning woman. I'm a fully functioning woman. I'm a young, tight, functioning woman. I don't know why I said tight. That wasn't necessary. I feel like I might stick with the glasses. These are in, and I look like Rob. It's funny because I look like Rob. It's a bit. Okay, wait, this is really funny. I went out, a couple quick stories about that. We went to a gay bar, don't ask. And, because Philly, like, nothing's open late. It's, like, so annoying. Everything closes really early. Whereas New York, it's, like, obviously all night. City that never sleeps. And, we go to this gay bar, and there were these two gay guys who were taking, like, a selfie, and there was, like, a fun background. It was, like, a fun bar. And I was like, oh, can I help you take a picture? I love doing that. I love being a good Samaritan. You know what I mean? And I thought it would be funny. And so I'm, like, taking this picture of this gay couple, and they're giving me, like, directions. Like, they're like, go back, but zoom in. They're like, that's what makes it look. I go, what the fuck am I? I'm not Ann Leibovitz. I can't take your photo like that. And I fucking shook it so it was blurry. And I'm like, yeah. No. And then they were like, no, back it up and go down a little bit. And I was like, you twinks need to relax. Let me just snap a photo, okay? This isn't going in Vogue. Like, relax. You know what I mean? Have a glass of champagne, and I'm homophobic. Look at you. You're going down. Quick, hold on. Yeah. This is the thumbnail. The glasses and the shit. She's mentally ill. People are going to watch this and go, oh, finally, she's off the pills. Off the pills big time. Mommy like to drink a doo-doo. Yeah. I don't like myself sometimes. But anyways, and then if you're going to, like, if someone's going to take your photo, you can't give them directions. You get what you get and you don't get upset. That's what I was told as a child, okay? And then I never had dreams or expectations. Wait. This one you're gonna love. It gets better. I wanted to tell you this on the pod. I'm in Philly, midnight 30, whatever you call that. I'm walking down the street with a man, and a homeless woman is walking towards us. There's nobody out. It's like, also I'm like, we're pretty drunk, so I'm like not totally aware of what's going on. Homeless woman in like a huge burqa is walking towards us. I'd never seen a homeless woman in a burqa. Rare. It felt like very unicorny, you know? However, the burqa was completely clean. And I'm talking like real burqa, just the eyes showing, you know, just the speckers, you know? And she was walking towards us. She was saying, as she was walking towards us, "Can I get $1? Can I get $1?" And she wasn't sitting, no cup. She was walking towards us, so I thought she was just going to walk by us. So I was like, so I didn't say anything. And I was in the middle of a story. You know, I'm always performing. And it's my only asset. And we're walking by, and I'm with a guy. She walks past us, and she turns around to look at us again. She clocks us, Rob. She goes, "Yo, why he prettier than her, though?" She said that.
That's fucked up.
What a mean bitch. And then it ruined and then in my head I go, "Hey, that's not good." But like, isn't that a crazy thing to say?
Yeah, especially if you're homeless.
Especially if you're homeless. But she could have been fake homeless. I feel like she just could have been a rude bitch.
Maybe.
Yeah. It was crazy. But don't you think that's a crazy thing to say to someone?
It's really mean.
It's super mean.
Yeah.
It's super mean. And then I was like, "Am I ugly?" And he's like, "It's okay." I'm like, "Oh, Jesus." But yeah, what the fuck? I've been thinking about that all day. I mean, all week. Because homeless people have never been nothing but kind to me. You know? And I get that homeless people have something to be mad about. You know? They sleep on stone. I sleep on a mattress. Yeah, I wish I could turn around and would have been like, "Yeah, but I have a fireplace," or something, you know what I mean? My family loves me. I don't know. But isn't that fucking nuts? Yeah. It was a real 0 for 2 kind of night with the gay guys giving directions and then the homeless woman saying I was ugly. Anywho's. But meanwhile, everyone in my DMs is like, "Spit in my mouth and stomp on my cock." and then run me over. Yeah, I'm like, "What? Me? Could never." Yeah. So it was a real, it's just hot and cold. My life is so hot and cold. Because I feel like I don't get approached in public. You know what I mean? It's just all online, which is pretty crazy. But, this is the part of the podcast, you know, in Spider-Man, I think it's 2, when he, like, loses his powers for a little bit because he's not getting head, and then he takes them off, and then he can see better with the glasses off to get Dr. Otto or whatever. That's this part.
Hell yeah.
That's the analogy, and I did it right.
Good job.
But these were fun, and it was worth it. I'm gonna go back to Party City. I'm gonna blow them in the bitch's face. I mean, what a joke. Like, for realsies. I just don't understand. I want to have, like, a guest mouse on that I can make, you know, I want Stuart Little on the podcast to make him wear these. That'd be fun. But anyways, yeah, that was fucking crazy. But I am getting fun DMs on TikTok, and one guy messaged me, and, because all my clips are about alcohol, which is fun. But one guy messaged me and was like, have you ever, like, oh, no, first he was like, "You're cool and hot, like, we should hang out," which is an insane thing to message a woman you don't know where she lives or what her situation is. But I'm drunk, so I reply. I'm like, "Yeah." And then he goes, and I've gotten this kind of message before. He goes, "If you're in Denver and have shows, let me know," or something like that. And I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to, if I have shows in Denver, I'll post about it and you'll see." And, whatever. And he goes, "Yeah, if you're chill, you can crash." I love the idea, if you're chill. Like, as if I didn't show up, he'd be like, "Nah, you're not cool enough." You know what I mean? Like, what do I have to show up in a leather jacket? Like, what does that mean? It's just so mental. And, but And then he messaged me again going, if you need help getting sober, I can help. And I was like, that's the last thing on my to-do lists. Getting sober is like, I'll die. Like, there's death, which is imminent, and then getting sober. Like, that's such an insane thing to say to me. It's like saying to, like, a jockey. Like, I don't know. Like, it would be like saying to Simon Cowell, like, what's your done making bands? That's not a good analogy, but I don't know. Scrap it, mumble. But I don't know. It's the bubbles. But getting sober, that's like my least idea of a good time. Getting sober? What am I, gay? I'm not going to get sober. That would ruin every day. I drink every day because it tastes good. And, you know, I'm alcohol skinny. Why would I change that? You know what I mean? That would be an insane thing to do. I guess I'm not chill enough. But another comment we got, which was on the YouTube account, I want to bring this up, and this is dark. But somebody commented saying, I love listening to this podcast, and I come back every week because Rob and Romy are such a will they, won't they. I want to take a minute to address the public on that one. No, it's a never note they. you know, that's Rob has a full-blown wife, and I don't like Rob that way. Except at night. I don't know. Except when I have a little La Marca. Will they, won't they? I will hit Rob, and they will rue the day. That's the will they, won't they. Rob is my nerdy bitch engineer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's so crazy to me. I mean, he does this naked, but that's just how he gets things done. It's effective. You think more clearly with your pants off. So do I. Every time I write a joke, I don't have pants on. Just kidding. But yeah, that was crazy. Will they, won't they? I'm like, you're retarded. If you don't get this is a bit, you're fucking retarded. No offense to that guy, but, you know, I mean, Rob and I kiss, but it's like only when there's a full moon. It's different. It's the lunar cycle. Anyways, okay. But then I want to talk about, I watched Frankenstein on Netflix. Did you guys see that one? Yikes. Not good. Frankenstein. It's the new Guillermo del Toro. What a sick last name.
Is that the one where Frankenstein's hot?
It's Elordi. Yeah. Yeah, it's 2025. Frankenstein is not about the the famous story. It's about being hot. It was not good. I actually thought he did a good job. Like, I think he's an okay actor. But it was so fucking long. And I've been watching a lot of, not Frankenstein, but I've been watching, like, old movies recently, like black and white. And there's something so funny about, there's always a bitch in a black and white movie that's going, I have the most terrible feeling. And it's just, there's like a dead guy. And it's like, yeah, like someone's dead. Like, it's so funny to me that they were like, bitches don't know shit. They just give them the line like, I have the most terrible feeling. There's a swarm of birds behind her trying to kill her. Like, it's like, what the fuck? But Frankenstein was, I didn't think it was that good a movie. It was 2.5 hours. And let me tell you, it felt it. It was long. It wasn't good. And Elordi is like hairless and really big, but he's very AI. The whole thing's very AI, which I don't like. It was kind of a weird one. The actors were good in it, but overall, not a fan. Not a fan. Have I been watching Pretty Little Liars at night? Yeah, sure, but that winds me down. But you'll be happy to know I've been drinking more than usual lately, and I've been sleeping more. Problem solved. People go, Romy, tell me, Romy, try magnesium. Romy, why don't you work out an hour before bedtime? I had 3 extra mango White Claws, slept like a bunny. It was awesome. I didn't know that the solution to the problem was my other big problem. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Yeah. That's clever. You should write that down. The solution to my problem was drinking more of my problem. Anyways. Yeah, I've just been like drinking more and eating less, and then I sleep more. It's awesome. I slept last night from like 11 to 8 a.m. That's good for me. I want to talk about a TikTok that I saw that I thought was fucking hysterical. Hold on. Everybody can zoom in on my mouth. But I saw a TikTok. Actually, I'm going to hold it. It's classier. Is it? What are you doing for New Year's Eve? Okay, never mind. I'm trying to make plans. Okay, I saw this TikTok, genuinely fucking hysterical. It was a really pretty girl on a beach. And she was saying that she is trying to get back into her childhood hobbies. And she said, I'm trying to get back into my childhood hobbies. She goes, like acting and dance and I think she said like drawing or something. And I thought that was so fucking retarded and funny because if somebody came to me and was like, what, like, Romy, you have to get back into your childhood hobbies, I'd be like, shitting myself and making someone clean up the mess. Like, that's so hysterical that she was like acting and dancing. My childhood activities, I used to like kill ants with mirrors. You know what I mean? And shit myself. That was called being a child. And like, you know, not eating veggies. like, I don't know. It's just, everybody on TikTok is so fucking retarded. I don't know. I just feel bad. It's such a shame when a hot guy posts a TikTok too, because it feels like an angel losing its wings. Like, as soon as a guy kind of like posts, like, and nobody I've ever dated has had any social media, which I find attractive. Because they're obsessed with me. I'm like, no, look at my reels. They're like, I don't care. Yeah, no, they've never had Instagram. Which I kind of like. It's like one less thing to worry about. You know, they're not looking at fucking Sydney Sweeney. That was so funny, the childhood activities. Anyways, Frankenstein. Oh, I want to tell a story I don't think many people know that I think the viewers might like. Shocker, I dropped out of college. Not really dropped out, more so didn't go, because there's a fine line. But the story of how I dropped out is actually pretty cool. So, and if you like it, we can kind of elongate it and I'll tell it in another podcast, but this is the shortened version. I'm doing stand-up over the summer. I'm 19. COVID had happened, everybody's going to school, delayed. I get to school and I go, oh no, because it was a liberal arts school and I'm straight and racist and I was kidding, and mean. They're like, do you want to do my green hair? I'm like, no. But yeah, I didn't like it. I liked the city I was in. I just didn't like the school. Loved the city. But anyways, I'm directionally challenged, aka retarded. So oh, wait, someone commented, by the way, they go, I'm going to take a shot every time Romy says, which I thought was hysterical. I get them wasted. Yeah, sorry I transition. Yeah, sorry. But anyways, I get to this fucking school. I hate my roommates immediately. And, cause I'm not really a girl's girl. And, then, first day of classes, I go to this class. Everybody kind of seems older than me, but it's like been COVID, so everything's kind of like jumbled. And after the class, I'm like, oh, I'm dropping out. Like, this is not the vibe. To drop out of my college, you had to go to the Office of Student Success. Do you know what it's like to go to the Office of Student fucking Success and go, no, I'm not succeeding, I'm dropping out? It's not fun. Anyways, I go to the guy. I'm like, this isn't for me. I got to drop out. And he's like, well, you have to pay for this term's tuition because you've already been to a class. And I was like, fuck. And then I went home and I was looking at my assignments. I was like, that's not what the guy talked about in class. I went to the wrong fucking class. So I got off on a technicality that I never went to a proper class. So I got my money back. But that is a crazy thing, the Office of Student Success, to drop out of school. Yeah, that fucking blew. But comment below if you've dropped out of school. It's been a wild ride. I want to talk about something that I feel very strongly about, which is babies wearing headbands. You guys seen this? Why the fuck are you putting a headband on a baby? Its head is as malleable as ever. Like, wouldn't you worry that the head is going to get, like, a circle around it? We should get one of those for you, actually. A flower headband. We do a gender reveal for you. That'd be so fucking funny. I'll buy a bassinet if you get in it. I would fully fund a bassinet if you swore to get in it. If you did blow in a bassinet with a flower headband, my soul would leave my body. That'd be awesome. I would love to be in a bassinet. I would love to be all snuggled up. That'd be amazing. I get in bed and I just am like cold and sad and I feel my tailbone and it sucks. Yeah, that blows. I don't know. But I want to talk about how I think we're living in a simulation. Do you agree with this or do you disagree with this?
I think it's definitely possible.
It's so possible. It's so possible. Because, it's so possible. Because sometimes, like I'll have crazy deja vu. And I'm like, I know I fucking lived it. I know whoever's avataring me made me live another day. You know what I mean? The person who's controlling my avatar has a real fucking sense of humor. I'll tell you that much.
Have you ever heard about a theory about deja vu?
That, what, you lived it already?
Yeah, you lived your life already.
Tell the deja vu theory. We're talking about simulations. Rob's going to tell what the deja vu theory is.
Okay. So, the deja vu theory, the reason why you're experiencing deja vu is because you repeat the same life over and over and over again. Mm-hmm. Like when you die, you're reborn as yourself, and it's just a constant cycle. So it's why kids, the theory is that it's why kids, it happens to them a lot more frequently because they're reborn and they're instantly remembering their early memories. And it doesn't happen so much as you become an adult because you're progressing further and further into your life.
Away from it.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's the theory, is that you repeat the same life over and over again. And when you're experiencing deja vu, it's because you've already experienced it. It's already happened. But then the psychological explanation behind it, if you were to whatever reason, is that a lot of times you repeat, you might say the same sentence in the same environment. Like when we might be having the podcast and say the same exact thing back to back, and it feels like deja vu.
Right.
But the reality is we've literally already done that.
Yeah.
Or you might see a TikTok that is very similar to one you saw a week ago, and it feels like deja vu.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So am I not getting laid in every lifetime? Is that the story? Am I sad and not getting laid in every lifetime? Is that the summation of that, Bob? Yeah. Hey, am I banging my head against the radiator after every night in every lifetime? Yeah. Yeah, we could be, because sometimes I feel crazy deja vu. I really do. But sometimes I have fun, like when I'm out with my friends. I'm going out with them tomorrow. That'd be fun. My new thing is, I'm trying to do this before the new year. I'm trying to have more fun. Because I think when I started stand-up, I thought success was going to come much quicker. And that's turned out not to be true. But you kind of just got to live your life. You got to have fun. Rob went out for his birthday. He's a very successful comedian. Rob finds time to... I feel like you do fun things. Yeah. I find it have a touch of social anxiety. So... if I didn't do stand-up, I would never go to a stand-up show. I'd be like, that's fucking gay. I would. But my friends are like, we want to come to a show. I'm like, why? I'm like, it's a bunch of retards. I just have to wait my turn. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not like hockey. It's not a hockey game. This is it's like fucking the autism. It's Comic-Con. This is freak shit. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to just have more fun, do things more spontaneously. And see what trouble I get into, I guess. Yeah, but I feel depressed. The other night, I had bad night. And I literally got home. I took off all my clothes. I walked around the second floor of my house like a ghost, like a sad ghost. Oh, sorry. Anyways, I drank a beer in the shower and cried. Time's up. That was you ending our therapy session. That's the craziest thing to cut me off. I was just about to expel all my feelings. Rob gives me the little shake. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Rob has a giant whiteboard pointer. He's pointing at the board. Hurry up. This was a fun ep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Congratulations.
Thank you, and to Rob. Yeah, tell other people about the pod. Subscribe, like, comment, do all the fun stuff. Follow Rob on Instagram at RobStanComedy. Follow me on Instagram at RobStanComedy. Follow me on TikTok too, cause shit be popping off, baby. And to all the homebodies out there, we'll see you next week. Thanks, guys.